The time my hip hop legend Uncle Corrupt made me realize my father's a hip hop legend. Y'all know him as Corrupt. I know him as Uncle Ricky because his name is Ricardo. So let me tell y'all about how he made me realize who my father was, which also made me realize who I was. I was living with him around 2013. I'm in his crib in Valencia, California. He would always randomly go off on tangents and just lecture me and my homies or tell stories. He just was one of those type of guys. He loves to talk, which is totally fine because he has a lot of cool things to say. I'm sitting on the couch, he's standing up passionate. He's like, "You realize who you are?" He tells me a story about how he started rapping. For those that don't know, my father's Eric B from Eric B and Rakim. I apologize to those of y'all that have to hear me say that a lot, but just realize that a new person is watching my video every time, so it's for them. A lot of people don't know, but my Uncle Ricky's looked at as one of the greatest rappers in hip hop history, and they don't know this part. He learned how to rap listening to Rakim. So he was like, "Yo, I learned how to rap listening to Rakim. You don't get it. I used to be in the crib as a kid just listening to Rakim and writing his rhymes and then substituting the words for my own rhymes," which is also how he taught me how to rap. I'm a really good rapper because my Uncle Corrupt taught me. Besides the fact that I'm just nice and practice a lot. So he's telling that story. He's also telling me a story about how he met Snoop and they freestyle battled and that's how he got into the Dog Pound and all that other stuff. Then he goes, "That's crazy, cuh. I learned how to rap listening to Eric B and Rakim. And my nephew is Eric B's son. That's crazy." He was tripping. I'm just sitting there kind of just like, damn, because I got a lot of respect for my Uncle Corrupt, knowing who he is, seeing how he killed shit on the West Coast for so long. Eminem, a lot of people that I respect my Uncle Corrupt. Kendrick Lamar respect my Uncle Corrupt. So he looking at me like, "Do you know who you are?" And I'm like, wow, this is insane. And I started to realize even more than I already did at that point, because I was a kid at that point in time. I was in my teens, so I was like, wheels was turning. And he said, when you go anywhere, especially the studio environments, tell them I'm Corrupt nephew and I'm Eric B's son. I used to be like, all right, for sure. Like, I mean, I don't know if I'm gonna do all that. I was always like a grounded, humble dude. Like, I always want to be an individual, which I am. So I was like, all right, at the time. And he's like, watch. Because I'm telling you, one day they gonna want to know, what is Eric B's son up to? Fast forward to 2025, that's the reason why I have a platform. Between my mom being on the Tupac record, me and my girlfriend, my Uncle Corrupt, and my father, a lot of people show me support because of them. And I thank y'all that show me support. So my Uncle Corrupt made me realize who I was. I was trying to be Mr. Humble, but the moment I dropped that, everything in my life changed. So Uncle Ricky, you the oracle, man. And I'm forever grateful. That's today's story time, man. Thank y'all for listening. Make sure you drop a follow if you like story times like these. I have plenty more. Make sure you drop your favorite Corrupt moments or Eric B and Rakim moments in my comments. Or just say something cool. As long as it's positive, I'll respond. And as always, keep evolving.